George Will kicks off our coverage tonight. Pulitzer Prize-winning columnist for The Washington Post, NewsNation senior political contributor. Mr. Will, nice to see you, sir.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. Is this the debate of our time?
It certainly is, because disproportionately now, the social media platforms are where a lot of people get their news, and particularly most people under 30 get their news. The government has a right to speak. It has an obligation to explain itself. And if they called up Zuckerberg and says, this is why we object to something that's being said about the pandemic, about vaccines, about the efficacy of masks or whatever, there's a perfect right to do that. The tricky thing, Leland, is they're a heavily regulated industry. They depend utterly on Section 230 of a particular act long ago that treats them as having editorial control over their content, just as the editor of the New York Times has editorial control. So first, there's a way for the government to put pressure on them and to threaten. And if you read all that went into the Supreme Court decision concerning this, there's a lot of pressure put on them. Second, there was a pressure that turned out to be wrong about masks, about lots of things.
About masks, about vaccines, about Hunter Biden's laptop, all this stuff, all these things. This is the White House response. We believe tech companies and other private actors should take into account the effects their actions have on the American people while making independent choices about the information they present. This is the White House. ... So long as we agree with whatever is being censored.
The crucial part of it is while making independent choices. Everything they said applies to the editor of the Washington Post. They're supposed to be responsible. But after the government does its duty, which is to explain itself, we are, after all, governed by public opinion, it has to stop well short of coercion and threats and urging them to censor other people. It's one thing to tell the New York Times or the Washington Post, this is our view and this is why we think we're right. It's quite something else to say, you shouldn't print the following people.
Well, and to take this a step further, and I think this is perhaps the distinction, the Washington Post and New York Times is responsible for what they print. You can sue the New York Times or the Washington Post for libel and slander if you are so defamed by them. Facebook is protected from that. The whole reason they are protected is because they say we don't choose what is and what is not published. The fact that they were now choosing turns them into a newspaper, not the town square that they purport to be.
Do we really want them to be the town square, where every drunken maniac can stand up and be heard? I'm not so sure. If I own Facebook, wouldn't that be fun? But if I own Facebook, I'm not sure I would want to say that I'm open to absolutely everyone. I would say I am the editor, and I will decide what gets put on my platform.
Well, and then that gives you, if the most of the world goes to your platform, the ultimate power in a very serious way. This cuts both ways, and I think it's interesting now, almost at no time since the Civil War is free speech debated in the same way. Here is Donald Trump talking about flag burners.
You burn an American flag, you go to jail for 1 year. Got to do it. We got to do it. They say it's not constitutional. They say, sir, that's unconstitutional. We'll make it constitutional.
Okay, he's not going to make it constitutional to burn the flag. We've been having this debate since the 80s or 90s. But the willingness now for both sides to take away fundamental rights in the name of protecting us all or in the name of politics, is that new?
And there is, yes, it is new. And there's what also is new is there's a substantial portion of the public thinks that's just fine, that the First Amendment goes too far. Now, flag burning, the Supreme Court spoke on, it said it's a protected form of expression. Get over it. We came within one vote, Leland, of amending the Constitution. That is sending from the Congress to the states for ratification. And 38 states would have ratified it just like that. A constitutional amendment saying flag burning is not protected. One vote stopped it. It was the vote of Mitch McConnell.
So the threat is what you're saying is very real.
Very real.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.